got up. I was awake long time ago, but I was lying down watching a little cowboy movie. I like to watch my Western movie. Yep. So I just decided to get up and get up out of the bed. I'm gonna be making me some French fries now for my breakfast. Yeah. So welcome you guys to my live. Hope you guys will tune in and talk with me along the way and make your comments, whatever it is. I will accept it. I'm I'm big enough to accept criticism or whatever it's good or it's bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, welcome to my live, everyone. Hope you all are having a good day so far. Yep. So let me get along and make my little French. I wonder who I wonder who was calling my phone. What's wrong with these people? Okay, all right. Let me peel my potatoes. Yeah, my people. I'm on my day off today, so when I'm at work, at home, I always find some little stuff to do. Either I'm washing up dishes or I'm cleaning the house or I'm cooking something. Yeah, gotta help myself. Can't rely on my kids alone. Gotta help myself around this place here. Whoa, the weather has changed. It was all sunny a while ago, and now it's overcast. Look like we're gonna have rain again. We've been having a lot of rain for the past couple of weeks. Well, we appreciate the rain, because we really need the water. Doing my little French fry here. I like to make my homemade French fry. Yep. So yeah, my people and my new viewers, I'm at 495 subscription. I need five to go to 500, and then we start on the next 500 to 1,000 subscription. Thank you guys for the push. Thank you guys for the support. Looking forward to you guys continue to support my channel. These are potato. I have them. Excuse me. I have them a while, so I want to get rid of them before they before they spoil. Excuse me. Yeah, better use them up before they spoil. Make no sense. You buy them and then let them go to waste. So we better get two more. Yeah. Yeah, it look like the rain is gonna come early today. It's badly overcast now, and there was a lot of sunshine a while ago. Whoa. Funny how the climate can just change in a second. Okay. What you making? I'm making some French fries for my breakfast. Got up. I was awake a long time ago, but I was still lying down watching a cowboy movie, so decided I'm gonna make me some French fries for my breakfast. Yep. I like to make my homemade French fries. Yep. So thank you guys for tuning in. Big up yourself. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and I promise I'm gonna try and keep my channel very clean and decent for you guys. I ain't gonna come around here cursing and saying things about people that I have no proof of. You know what I mean? That's not me. My goal is to make my channel acceptable. Well, some may not like, how I'm humble with my channel, because a lot of people, they do these things for views and likes and all those things. I don't want to get views and likes by cursing and belittling people and saying things that I don't have any proof about people. Yeah, that's me. I just want to do the simple and natural things. You know what I mean? No matter how long it takes, I will be persistent and continue to do my thing until I'm fully monetized or whatever it is. Well, now I'm at 495. I need five more to go over that 500, and then take it from there to the 1,000 subscription before I can start talk about monetize. Grandpa just came on my face. What is that? Yeah, thanks for the support. Got to keep the motivation going. Okay, so I need to dry them off a little bit, because when I don't want it to be too wet when I'm start putting what I'm gonna do with them. What I'm gonna do with it now when I make it into fries, I'm gonna use some curry. I saw someone did it on YouTube, so I'm gonna try it for the first time. And I usually just fry it naturally like that, but I like the way that person did it with the curry, so I'm gonna try it. Gotta dry it up, because sometimes when you do it, it's kind of saggy and pitch a lot of water. So I'm gonna dry them a bit before I start cutting them. So yeah, my people, thank you guys for tuning in. Just remember to like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Give the whole boy a push. You know what I mean? I want to retire. Well, I'm trying to do like maybe another 2 years, and then I retire. So when I retire, I have this to keep me going and keep my muscles young and free just the same. You know what I mean? I don't want to retire and sit down and then get weak and feeble. I want to be moving around and have something to keep me occupied. And this is what I choose. I've been working all my life, and it's never been easy for me. Never been easy, you know. So I want, when I retire, I don't have to have something to do that is hard. Excuse me, I soon be back. I'm back. Yeah. So where was I now? It was, yeah, this is the last one to dry. Yeah. Sometimes when I cut them wet and they are, and I put the salt, it's sort of saggy. So that's why I'm drying it to get rid of some of the sogginess. Hey, good. Demi Rimmer, what's up? Hi, boy Anthony here. Trying to make me a little French fries for my breakfast, you know. Well, it's going to be a late breakfast because I wake up, but I didn't get out of the bed. I was there watching a cowboy movie. You know, I like to watch my cowboy movie, you know what I mean? Whoa, the heat outside is terrible. I got the window up a little bit. I can feel it, but it's overcast. You know, a lot of rain is going to be falling. All right, I need this bigger one for it. Put this right here. Well, I have this little thing that I use to make my French fries, but it's I need to get a better one because like this one now, I gotta cut it for it to fit in there. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna go back to the internet and try find me a more professional one because I like to make my homemade French fries. You know, see what I'm saying? It's too long, so I need one that can hold it. I have to be cutting it like this. Yep. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be doing this. So I do like that. So when I do like that, see my French fries. Yeah. But I need a more professional one. I'm gonna sit down and search the internet for it. More professional one. I buy this little one on I think it was TikTok, yeah, or Temu. I don't remember. See? That's how I do my French fries. Yep. Can't waste time to cut it manually. I just use this little apparatus to do it. It's definitely gonna get me a more professional one. No, this one's a little more too long. Yep. How does it cut the potato? Because it has the blade right here. If you see it, that's the blade right here, and then this part, I press the potato into it, so you can see how they do it for the size of the potato. See, right? That's how they do it. So when I put it in, this part comes right up and push the potato and cut it through all these places here. But I need a more rugged one, a more professional one. This one can do for the time being, but I'm definitely gonna go on the internet and look for a more professional one. Now this one I gotta cut now like this because it's too big. All right. Yeah. See, because it come through. It see it come through all these. That's the blade right there. How they make it. So this part here, push the potato through there. Should I cut this one? All right. Let me do it like this and see if it can work. Take off a little piece. Yeah. Wow. Look at it. See? Cut it. All right. These little pieces now. I'll put them in. Get rid of them in some little pieces. Yep. That's how I do it. That's see, they smart. They make it like this with all these parts. So the potato comes out square or rectangle, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm gonna put them apart. Yeah. So that's it. See, that's it. The real French fries. So now I'm gonna add a little salt and the curry. Let me get a glove because I don't want the curry to. I don't want the curry to yellow my fingers up. Let me wash it off now. Good. So now I have to go now. I wish you the best with your channel. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to tell the new viewers and a friend to subscribe. I need five more subscription to reach 500, and then we can go on to the other 500. Yeah. So have a nice day. See you next time. Yeah, this is my Jamaican curry. Yep. Where is it? I thought it bursted there. Okay. All right. Up here. Oh, right here. That should do it because I want to turn over. Where's the salt? All right. Now, that's why I put the gloves on because I don't want the curry. See, I do my finger. Yeah. Strong. I can feel it in my nose. Strong Jamaican curry. Let me turn this stove back on. I had it. I preheated it a while ago, but because it takes so long to peel this, I had to turn it off. So I'm gonna wait on it again to get real hot. Gotta make it real hot. A little more salt. Yeah, got to mix it up so every one of them is properly, covered with the curry. I think this should go. See, that's what it looks like. I usually never do it with the curry, but I saw someone did it on YouTube, so I said, "Wow, I think I might try it." There was this African lady. She was cooking in the village with her children. I even subscribed to her channel. Yeah, I really appreciate what she was doing for in the village with her children. They cook the old-fashioned way and wooden, wood fire. That's one of the best cooking when you cook on wood fire. Yeah. So I just hit a subscription on her and watch her program right through to the end. And I saw where she did the French fry and she curried the French. I said, wow, I think I should try that too. And this is my first time doing it. Yep. All right. So let me put the curry back up. Yep. Now I want that oil has to be very hot. So I'm gonna wait on it a bit. Yeah. Yep. That's good now. So the curry catch my other hand. Anyway, I can wash it off. So let me take this glove off. Yeah, throw it away. Okay, all right. Let me wash my little machine off. It's nice, it's good. But I mean, the only problem with this little machine, it's where you put the carrot. I have to be cutting the carrot because this is too short, So I need one that I don't have to cut the carrot. I can just put it in there and do my thing. But I love this little one still. It really did the job. Yep. See the blade? Very sharp on the inside. Very sharp. This here knife is a very sharp knife. I got it at my workplace because I work on the produce wall, on the wet wall. Every 6 months or so, they gave us a new knife, because your knife got to be sharp to cut the produce because I have to prep the produce before I put them on the wall. I got to cut like the celery. I got to cut both ends, make it look pretty and nice for the customer. And all the kale and all those things, everything, I got to cut them, Not everything, but most of the things that required cutting. So they gave us a knife every 6 months. They gave us a new knife. So the whole ones, I always bring them home. Yep. It's ours, so it's no problem bringing them home. It's not like we're stealing them or anything like that, because it's ours. So, but it's very sharp, I'm telling you. I have a new one that they gave me the other day. This one right here, I haven't used it as yet. So the one that I'm using when it gets too dull, I'm gonna leave it home and take this one to work. Very, very sharp. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. Okay, let me clean this up. Wash this off a bit. I just cleaned it not too long ago, but gotta wash it off again. Okay. Gotta keep our kitchen area clean because sometimes when they come to inspect the place, you can get an infraction, if you don't keep your place clean. Possible, if you continue to keep it untidy, you can be evicted. So we got to keep our place clean. I mean, they're not going to evict you just, simple so, but if you're repeatedly keeping the place untidy, then it possibly can happen. And, we as Jamaicans, definitely we like to keep our place clean, we like, because when we were little kids, it was taught to us that cleanliness is next to godliness, what I mean? So we as Jamaicans, we like, to keep our place very clean and tidy up, you know what I mean? So we do it. All right. Let me check that oil now and see if it's yeah, it's getting hot, real hot. So yeah, my people, please and thanks. Get me up to that 1,000 subscription. 5 more to go for 500. You know, I really appreciate you guys supporting the whole boy. You know what I mean? I want to retire and I want to have this, It's not necessarily to make a lot of money, you know what I mean? But to have something to do in my retirement. Because when you retire and you sit down and you don't have anything physically to do, you, your muscles and your bones get weak in no time, you know what I mean? I need to have this to do. I can travel out, I can, walk around places and do my thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, get the old boy up there. Well, obviously, you want to make a little money. That's, but I'm not really like running it down to be rich at my age now. If I'm not rich already, am I going to get rich again? I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not something that I'm running down. But, you know, I would like to make a little money out of it so I can put it back into it. Like right now, everything I did with the 495 subscription that I got, it's all by my phone. I want to go 1,000 subscription with my phone, and then when I go 1,000 subscription with my phone, I go and get my camera. You know, so when I get 1,000 subscription, immediately I'm gonna go. I spoke to my son-in-law last night because he knows all about good cameras. He's very experienced and good cameras. So I'm not gonna go by myself and then none of those people sell me no stupid camera. I'm gonna go with him and him help me to choose, a very good camera with Wi-Fi, everything. Camera where I can just post my stuff straight from it to YouTube and do some good videos and things like that. Because I want to go traveling out to Jamaica and other Caribbean places and other places, and do nice videos for you guys. Because everything that I do right now at this stage is from here to my work and when I go shopping and things like that. And I really appreciate you guys for supporting it, you know what I mean? Because, I see people have channel for 3, 4, 5 years, and some of them barely have 100 subscription. Some, barely have 200 subscription. And I mean, when I started this, I think it was like late 24 I started it, or early 25. I don't remember, but for that short period of time, I'm at 495. I must be doing something good. I mean, some people come on and they may not like what I'm doing because I'm not, going the extra mile to curse and do certain things like other content creators now. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be cursing on my channel and, you know, bringing down people and saying things about people that I don't have any proof of. You know what I mean? I want to just do my simple little things and, things that excite you guys and you guys appreciate. You know what I mean? So with your guys, subscription and that get me up to 1,000, then it's gonna help me to, do better because I can see that the motivation is really getting up there. Yeah, man. Thank you guys very much. Very much. Okay, so let me okay, so it is it is well hot now, so I'm gonna start doing this. That should do. Now when it fry, I'm gonna put it in this. Not bad. I saw the lady did it on YouTube and I said, wow, I'm gonna try that curry thing with it. Oh, by the way, I forgot my daughter-in-law made me some breakfast. I didn't remember it. Well, I'm gonna be making me a cup of tea and have this one. Two of my tea bags. I need to get some more tea bags. They're running down. I like to do two different type at the same time. They said this one is for my prostate, and this one I don't even know what is. This one is what manhood. I don't even know what I want to, but I just use both of them when I'm making my tea. My spring water, definitely spring water. I do not use this water to drink. I don't drink it. I don't cook with it. I just only wash dishes and bathe with it. I always maintain like 10 case of this water. So now I have 6 case around there. So when I go to Costco, I'm gonna be buying another 4 case. So this is how I do it. And then I put it in the microwave. And I had 2 minutes to it, get it real hot. My camera, it follows my phone. It's my camera. It follows me because the gimbal has the AI tracking. So wherever I move, it moves with me. Yep. So yeah, big up yourself, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys supporting me. Wow. Look at this one. Nice. Yeah. Hmm. Whoa, the sun has come back out again. Yo, what's going on? 1 minute is bleaky, the other minute, a lot of sunshine. But the heat is on still. I'm telling you, even though it was bleaky, I can feel the heat. Terrible outside. Well, it's summer, so it has to be warm. All right. Yeah, my tea's ready. Sometimes I drink it just like that, but I like to put a little honey in it. When I go to Costco, I buy the wildflower honey. Yep. When I go now, I don't need to buy anymore because I still have 2 bottles of this in there. Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna take this up because I want it to dry properly first. So, yep, coming up. Oh, yeah. Let me make a sandwich. I didn't remember she made it for me. Yeah, she made a sandwich for me before she left. I didn't remember it, so I'm having it now. Yeah, some more. See over there? Clint Eastwood movie. I'm old school, so I love my cowboy movie. Yeah, I should have another. Oh, this one. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, see my French fries. Yep. I, no, I would have to use the other one. I'd have to use the other one. Yep. Or maybe no, I can switch channel. I can switch our camera. Yep. Here it is on the fire. Yep. Switch back again. That's how I do it, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm at home, my little French fries. Yep. Oh, gosh, flew on. My French fries. Yeah. Just good. Yeah, the sun is out again. Nice. But the heat is terrible out there. I can tell it because I feel it through the window. Well, when I'm finished with my French fries, I'm gonna go back, watch another cowboy movie, and then get all the rest I can because I gotta get out to work later on tonight again. It's my weekend to work all weekend. So tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, straight back to Monday. Then I'm off Tuesday again. I don't know how I find the strength and the energy to do it, but I gotta thank the Most High, that I'm able to do it because it's not easy getting up that time of the night as a whole boy going to work when you should be, having your comfortable rest, you know what I mean? But not a rich man. I gotta pay my bills, so gotta do it. Yep, got to do it. So yeah, my people, five more to 500. Please and thanks. Get me over that 500, so I can take it from there to the 1,000 subscription. And then when the 1,000 subscription come in, I'm gonna step it up a notch. Yesterday I did a video yesterday, and I got 3,000 almost 3,000 3,500 views. Yep, that was a good one. I mean, people people really gravitated to that one yesterday. Slowly but surely, I'm learning. I'm getting there. I'm not a pro at it, but I'm getting there. The thing that bothers me is that when you're at this age, the memory is not as sharp as when you were young. So sometimes it takes me a little while to, you know, get climatized to stuff and remember certain stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm getting there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a dunce. That's why I'm getting there because I'm not a stupid dunce. The only problem I have is the lack of a sharp memory. First time doing it with the curry, I kind of like it. Yeah, not bad. Curry is a good thing for you. Yeah. Josiah, hi, how you doing? Big up yourself. Your boy Anthony here, making me some nice little French fries. This is my little machine that makes it. You can see right in the front here. That's a blade that makes it. Yep. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. So I saw it on YouTube. This lady was doing it, and she did it with the curry. So I said I might as well try it. So this is the first time trying it. Yeah, and I did it. There it is. Yep. You mean the little machine that makes the French fries? I think it was I remember. Is it either TikTok or Timu? Yeah. So, but the only problem with it is that the only problem I have with it is nice. It's okay, but the only problem is it that the potato goes in here, but the potato sometimes is too long to go in there, so I have to cut the potato. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back on the internet and get me one that is more professional. So when I peel the potato, I don't have to cut it again. I can just drop it in there and cut it. But it's okay. This is the blade right here. Inside here, it's very sharp, and it comes through right there. You can see they fit it for the French fries to come through. Yeah, yeah. I use the curry with it, curry and salt. I saw the African lady in the village. She was cooking with her children, and then I saw her do it with the curry. I said, "Whoa, I think I might try that," because she did very nice, and she did it on wood fire. She didn't do it on stove like me. She did it on wood fire, and it was nice. And I said, "You know what? I'm gonna try it the next time I do it." And I did it today, and I like it. But my machine, I need to get a better one that can hold the whole potato rather than cutting it. Yeah, so I'm here, my day off. So I decided I want to make me some French fries. But I'm having a cup of tea. I just had a sandwich with my daughter-in-law made me a sandwich before she went to work. So I had that, and now I'm doing my French fries. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. I want you to tell. I want you to tell a friend to tell a friend. Right now I'm at 495 subscription. I need five to go over the 500, and then take it from there to the 1,000 subscription. I really want to get up there, my people. I want you guys to give me the support because I'm looking forward to retire. I'm not running down like say for money, but to have something to do when I retire. Because I don't want to retire and sit around and then my bones and my muscle get weak and feeble. Because I've seen many people at my age can barely walk. Look at me, I'm still fit. I go to work 5 days a week and I can still lift a 50-pound bag of carrot, a 50-pound bag of potato, whatever. And I've never late, I've never called out. Well, I called out when I had COVID. I had to because I couldn't go to work with it. And sometimes some of my coworkers, they're amazed. They can't believe a man at my age, can work like that. Yeah. So I thank you guys for supporting. I just want to see the subscription get up there where I can, because everything I do so far is with my phone. I don't, I don't, I don't have a camera. I have the money to buy the camera, but I'm waiting to get to 1,000 subscription with my phone before I go get that camera. Yeah, and I'm gonna go get the camera with my son-in-law because my son-in-law he knows a lot about camera, and I'm not gonna go there by myself and let those people sell me any stupidness what I don't know about. You know what I mean? I want a solid camera. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a camera in the range of say maybe 2, 5, 3 grand. Yeah. So you see what I'm talking about with the gimbal and everything with the equipment, everything. So when I get 1,000 subscription and I start making a little monetization, I can have it to return back in the business rather than using my retirement money to do it. You know what I mean? So it's not because I don't want to get monetized because I want to get rich. No, at my age now, I'm not running that down. But make a little something to throw back into it, like for traveling and buying equipment and things like that. I really want to make good videos for you guys. You know what I mean? Because I see people have channel for many years. Some don't even have 100 subscription, and already I'm at 495. Five more to go, my people. Put me over that 500 mark, and let's go on to the 1,000. Yep. Yep. There it is. Looking good. All right. After this one more batch, and I'm done. Wanna wanna go back to watch my cowboy movie, and then relax for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna go outside for the rest of the day. I'm gonna rest up because I gotta go to work again. Yep. Really wanna, see the day when I, don't have to, I can retire and don't have to go to work. But for right now, I have to do it. You know what I mean? My first son is the last one that I filed for. From Jamaica. It's been almost 2 years now since he up. Well, he got a job when he came, but they weren't treating him good, so he left that job. I just got him one at my place now, so he's working now. His wife is working. And the rest of my children, they are also working. They're doing well, you know. So hopefully another 2 years I can retire and things will be easy for me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. That's why I want my channel to be working properly, because I'm not gonna sit down and rely on my children. I mean, and I'm not gonna rely on my channel alone either, because you know I put into the system, so I will be getting my 401k, and I will be getting my social security. So it's not that I'm gonna sit down and rely on them now, but I want this channel to materialize to the level we're in. You know, it can help me to, you know, stay young, you know what I mean? Because I believe that I'm still young, even though I'm an old boy. Still fit, you know what I mean? I don't walk and bend like some people I see, and no, I'm still up there as upright and things like that. Fit. Thank, thanks for the amount of football I used to play in Jamaica and running. I live a bit. It's about like a quarter of a mile, not even a quarter, less than a quarter of a mile from the Orange Park right there. When I have time, I get up, go over there and do my exercises and my running. All the exercises that I know from playing football. Yep. Can imagine a man at my age going to work, lifting up 50-pound bags of carrot, loading up a cart, coming on the sales floor. I don't have to ask anyone to do anything for me. Sometimes my coworker, they are amazed. Yep, even the management. When I when I got my son in the other day, they said they know that he's going to be a good worker like you. Yep. Having me a cup of tea right here, you know. One of them is for the, they says for prostate health. You know, when you reach up in age, you got to take care of your prostate. But my son he's talking about he's not going to go to no doctor for no doctor to, you know, attend to his prostate. He's going to go home just like Bob Marley. But I'm telling him, when you reach up there and that thing starts to bother you, you're going to be glad to go into a doctor. Yep. But right now, I have it under control. It's good. It's not hurting me or anything like that, because I've been over the year, I've been consistently going to the doctor. So it's under control. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good. You know, except from the, you know, ordinary little aches and pain now and then that goes with the age. You know what I mean? But I'm good, and I give thanks. But most of all, I give thanks to you guys for supporting my channel. I really do. I really do. Because last night I told my son how much subscription. No, my son-in-law how much subscription I have, and he was amazed. He said, "What? Really? Already? Yeah. That means I'm not doing too bad. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people may not like what I'm doing because I'm not cursing and I'm not, you know, belittling people or saying things about people that I cannot prove. I don't want to be that person. You know what I mean? I don't want anyone to come and sue me because I don't have money to pay them. Yep. Yeah. I have to do that to, you know, get the tracker moving, because sometimes when I move suddenly, it will not pick up and follow me. So like I moved a while ago, I didn't move with my my eyes facing it, you know. So now I do, you see? Right. So it follows me now, right? So I got to look around on it and then it moves with me. Yep. Yeah, this is my French fries. How does it look? Tell me, guys, how it look. Yeah, homemade, you know what I mean? Let me taste it. Yeah. Where's that cup going now? Big up yourself, Josiah. Welcome to my live. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm also watching the TV at the same time, but I mute it because I don't want any problem with YouTube, so I mute it. And move it around so that it can fry properly. Yeah, I have another one of the stuff here, but it's a bit different from this one. Let me show you guys. Yeah, this here is my GoPro Euro Black 13, and then this one can extend to 7 feet, and it also has a tracker too. Yeah, I can also use it just like that for the on hell. But if I'm using it like that, I have to turn the tracker off. Right. But this one is nice too. I can just put it there. It tracks me all around the place. Very nice. And it extends right out to 7 feet. This is my GoPro Hero Black 13. I see they are advertising a new one, but I barely use this one because this one, I need to use this one when I'm traveling out or going places. I can also use this one underneath the water, on the water. Yeah. But I was looking at the new one. They say it's a 360 whatever. I don't even remember what they say it is. 360 something or another. So not now. Maybe next year I may think about getting that one. But I need to get my camera first. Yeah. So I love this one too. This one is nice. Yeah. I like it. The tracker is right here. Yeah. When I see, right, it's ready. It moves a while ago. Let me turn it off. Turn off. Come, turn off. Now it's turned off. Okay. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. All is missing right now is I have a laptop already, and I have a computer, a desktop. So all I need right now is my nice official camera, and maybe with few and the gimbal, because the gimbal is gonna be another big piece of maybe another $400 to hold the camera on, and I want one with the tracking too. Yeah. So if I put the camera up, it tracks me just the same like these do, you know. Oh, when I get out of range, it turns off. Okay. Now I see what's going on. Now I see what's going on. When I get out of range, it turns off. It shouldn't be. It should. Well, yeah, it's going to turn off when I get out of range. Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how the whole boy do it, you know what I mean? Got to help myself, not gonna sit down and rely on my kids. Because right now, they are hatching up the children like I'm on 18 grandchildren right now. The last two is twins. So therefore I gotta continue helping myself. You know what I mean? I can sit down waiting on them to take care of me. Ah, French fries looking good. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. All right, the last batch now. On this side, you guys can see it. Well, oh, forgot I'm using that. Yes, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how it is done. And that's the last batch I got to do. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna be logging out and take care of something else. So before I go, once again, let me tell you guys how much I love you guys and appreciate you supporting me. So please remember to tell a friend, to like, share, and subscribe. And all my new viewers, please give me a subscription. I need 5 more to get over to the 500 and then take it from there to the 1,000. So come on, my people, get the whole boy up there, you know. I'm trying to be, humble and, good behaving and things like that. Not gonna misbehave myself in front of you guys and bring you guys to shame. I want you guys to be proud of me. Yep. So I'm gonna continue to be simple and humble. Thank you for supporting. Love you always. See you guys in the next video.